Dude, no way! I can't believe it! Isn't it hilarious? I didn't even know you were working here. Huh? How is this hilarious? Why were you at this office anyway? I got a job here, why else would I be here? What? Seriously? I thought you were here for marketing or something. I didn't think you were actually going to work here. Well, I am. I'm your new coworker. What? So I have to work with someone who'd steal her best friend's fiancé? Oh, come on. This is a sign. It's time to make up, don't you think? I was just thinking I'd like to be friends with you again. Not interested. I don't want to be friends with someone like you. Charlotte, we were best friends. It's been years since what happened. Can't you let it go? Let it go? No, I don't think so. You're a fiancé-stealing backstabber. Stay out of my way. I don't care if you're working here. Don't talk to me unless you absolutely have to for work. Ugh, you're still bitter about what happened, huh? Not bitter, just not interested in rekindling any friendship with you, Lorraine. We were best friends, remember? We did everything together growing up. Yeah, we were best friends. Until you slept with my fiancé. Now we're not friends. You understand how that works? Come on, Charlotte, lighten up. We're gonna be coworkers from now on. Ugh, I don't even want to see your face. Well, you'll be seeing me around the office a lot. Hopefully we can get along like we used to. I wouldn't count on it.
Hey Charlotte, long time no see. It's been a while, huh? How have you been?
Who is this?
Charlotte, it's Cam. What, did you delete my contact?
I guess I forgot to block you.
I heard from Lorraine, so you guys are gonna be working at the same company, huh? What a coincidence. I know we had a pretty messy breakup, but I hope you can look out for Lorraine. She is my wife. I hope you can get over any past differences.
Huh, you guys are married?
Lorraine didn't tell you? I thought she had. Yeah, we got hitched last year. We're officially married.
Good for you.
What, no congratulations?
Yeah, right. Look, I kept the conversation with Lorraine at a minimum because I don't want to talk to her. The same goes to you, Cam. We don't have anything to talk about.
Lorraine told me you were still bitter about things. Were you hoping to get back with me? Sorry to burst your bubble, but you'll have to give up on that dream. I'm a married man now, you understand. I know it's a little complicated being my ex-girlfriend and all, but it's all water under the bridge, right? Lorraine was your best friend. I'm sure you can find it in your heart to help her out in her new job.
First of all, I was your fiancé, not girlfriend. And no, I don't want to help my ex-best friend with anything.
Don't be like that, Charlotte. Lorraine needs your support. She's in a delicate condition right now.
What are you talking about? What do you mean she's delicate? Is she sick or something?
Oh, no, nothing like that. You know, she's got a bun in the oven. She's pregnant. We're having a kid.
Oh, I didn't know.
We just found out last month. She's 2 months pregnant now. Isn't it exciting? We're gonna be parents, Lorraine and me.
Wait, so she's 2 months pregnant. Did she inform the company of that when she got hired?
Huh? Inform who?
I went down to chat with the Human Resources Department after I talked to Lorraine. They told me she was hired and due to start next week. They didn't mention anything about her being pregnant.
Well, duh. How would they know about it? Lorraine said she's not telling them until she has to.
What? So you're just not telling the company?
It was all Lorraine's idea. She gets hired as a full-time employee and then she'll take maternity leave when she gives birth. She figured it all out, Charlotte. I married a smart woman. This way, she's guaranteed a job when she's ready to go back to work.
Are you serious? That's not how it works.
The laws changed in 2020. Lorraine looked the whole thing up. It is how it works. We're just making the system work for us. I never would have thought of it. I'm lucky I married someone that can think outside the box.
This is unbelievable, so you're not even telling the company about this.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Lorraine's already pregnant. We can't reverse that. Children are our future, Charlotte. Can't you be happy for us?
I'm not saying anything about you and Lorraine getting pregnant. You can't really time that, and it is a happy occasion. What I'm upset about is your attitude.
Attitude?
The company hired Lorraine with certain expectations. You know she was hired as a warehouse stalker. That's a physically demanding job. You're always on your feet. How's she gonna handle her job while pregnant?
What? She's hired. Nothing they can do about it now. They can't fire her for being pregnant.
So, she's taking the job knowing she can't pull her weight.
We don't know that yet. She just needs to get the job right now and be a full-time employee.
Uh-huh. You think this is gonna fly with the coworkers? They're the ones that are gonna have to cover for her.
Yeah, I know that's gonna be a little tricky for Lorraine.
The new girl taking maternity a few months into her job, no one's gonna look kindly upon that.
That's where you come in. You could talk her up a bit to your coworkers, right? Get them to go easy on her.
What? Also, why?
For old time's sake, come on, she's pregnant.
Yep, and I can already see her making that an excuse to not do anything at work.
Charlotte, this is a friend in need. Have a heart. Didn't you always say kindness is a virtue?
Yeah, for those who deserve it. I mean, the nerve! You really think the world revolves around you, don't you?
My wife and I are just trying to do our best for the baby, Charlotte. Do it for the baby. It's an innocent baby, Charlotte. Lorraine needs your support so she can be a good mom.
She needs your support. The baby has nothing to do with me. You're not gonna guilt me into anything. Leave me out of your pregnancy scam. Hey, Charlotte, heard you talk to Cam. So, you know about the pregnancy. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, crazy's right. So, now that you're in on the secret, I really appreciate your full support. I want to be a mommy, Charlotte. It's amazing, but terrifying too. I imagine you're going through a lot, but like I told Cam, I'm not your friend. Leave me out of this. What's your deal? We're just asking you to smooth things over with the coworkers. I don't want to stress out. It's bad for the baby. Then maybe you should have thought about that when you first applied to the job in the first place. It's just totally unreasonable of you to do what you're doing. Have you thought about how this affects the company and your coworkers? Jeez, it's a big company, Charlotte. I think they'll survive having one pregnancy leave. Besides, it's my right. Aren't you glad women's rights and labor laws have come this far? Yeah, I'm not saying I'm against any of that, but it's a whole other issue what you're doing. What? I'm just being smart about things, okay? The company can't disqualify me for being pregnant. Keep up with the times, Charlotte. Us women, we gotta stick together. Funny, coming from someone who stole her best friend's fiancé. I promise I'd support you when you get pregnant. Trust me, you're gonna want all the help you can get. I doubt I'd want any help from you. Come on, Charlotte, you could be in the same position I'm in anyway, right? Are you and your husband trying? I hear some people take years to get pregnant. Nope, not married. Wait, what? You're not married yet? Yeah, so? I mean, we're the same age. You're almost 30, Charlotte. You have any prospects? Prospects? What are you talking about? Lol. Boyfriends, what's going on? You having trouble boiling it down to one? No, I don't have a boyfriend. You're serious? Tell me you're joking, please. I don't have a boyfriend, so what? It's none of your business. You need to get on this ASAP. It's tragic. Let me try to find someone to hook you up with. What? Lorraine, I don't need this crap from you. What do you care if I have a boyfriend or not? Charlotte, I'm serious. You're pushing 30. You need to act now. What the hell? What's got you in this rut? You never had trouble meeting guys before. I'm fine. How do we even get on this topic? Oh, no. Oh, I get it now. Huh? Now what? It's Cam, isn't it? He broke your heart and now you can't be with anyone else? No. No, Charlotte, admit it. Oh, no wonder you won't help me. You're jealous. Of you. You must be crushed. I got the guy, I'm pregnant, all set up with maternity pay and everything. And look at you, almost 30, single as hell with no hope of getting married anytime soon. Says who? No, seriously, I didn't realize what a tragic turn your life took. I'm so sorry, Charlotte. An old maid destined to live out her life alone?
And you see the irony working every day at a maternity clothing brand? You deal with itty-bitty baby clothes all the while knowing you'll never buy them for your own bundle of joy.
Lorraine, do I need to remind you who you're talking to? Where the hell do you get the idea you can talk to me like this?
Now that I think of it, why does the company keep you as an employee anyway? What good is a dried-up old maid to a maternity fashion brand? How dumb is that?
Lorraine, I swear.
The company's screwed anyway, obviously. Whatever, I'll get my maternity leave, take some extra time off, then find a better job once things settle down. So just make sure the higher-ups don't hear about it and everything will be fine. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake, huh? Too bad you just told the company president herself about your plan to take advantage of her company.
Huh? What did you say?
I'm telling you, I'm the president of this company. You're due to start working at my maternity clothing brand starting next week, Lorraine.
What? How is that even possible?
I know. That's how I feel. How is this even possible? How did my company even hire someone like you? I'd better talk to HR about this. Can't have something like this happening again.
Charlotte, what's going on?
I'd say an error in judgment. I'm not blaming anyone. It's on me for not keeping better track about what's going on in my own company.
You keep saying president. You're really president of the company. I don't understand. Is this some sort of prank or something?
Why would I lie about this? Besides, shouldn't you know the name of the president of the company you're going to be working for?
What? It's true. I looked it up on the company website. You're really the president of the company?
So, you finally believe me.
But how are you the president of a maternity clothes company? Weren't you working at a bank?
I took over the family business. Didn't start at this company until after the split with Cam.
Family business? I grew up with you. I've never heard of your family having a clothing company. Your dad was a teacher and your mom was a law clerk. You're not making any sense.
I guess I never really talked about it. It was my grandfather's company.
Your grandfather?
Yeah, on my father's side. Actually, my dad was supposed to take over the company after my grandpa, but my dad isn't interested in business. He loves teaching. He told Grandpa he's not leaving his passion for some boring desk job.
Okay, but why you? I mean, it's not like you had any background.
Actually, I spent a lot of time at the company as a kid. When I was really little, they made a little corner for me and I would play with the display babies. I loved following Grandpa around and learning how he did his work. The whole not taking over the company thing made Dad and Grandpa have a falling out, so I barely saw him when I was in high school. But when my engagement to Cam was canceled, Grandpa was there to cheer me up. He told me I didn't need a man to support me and I was strong enough to take over the company by myself. He taught me to believe in myself.
I had no idea all of that happened.
Yeah, well, why would I tell you?
I still can't believe it. Good for you, Charlotte. I guess I should call you boss from now on.
No, I don't want to be your boss. I'd appreciate it if you would rescind your acceptance of the job. It would be a lot easier administration-wise.
What? But
I don't want to work with someone like you.
Hey, Charlotte, how are you doing? Lorraine told me the big news. Are you for real the freaking president?
Yeah, so?
So? That's amazing. Congrats, Charlotte. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you, I guess?
Seriously, who would have thought? President of a whole company. That's super impressive. You should be proud of yourself. You must be raking it in, huh?
I'm doing all right.
Don't be modest, Charlotte. You're living it up, aren't you? Man, it must be awesome. You go out to fancy restaurants and stuff. You gotta know the best places in town, right?
What do you care where I eat?
Don't be so cold, Charlotte. You know, we should go out to dinner sometime. Catch up, you know? We never had a chance to talk things out after the whole Lorraine thing.
You mean when you cheated on me with Lorraine?
We never talked, you know? I always regretted that. You deserve better than that. So, what do you say? Take me out to dinner, Miss President?
What?
To catch up. Get some one-on-one time, you know?
That seems pretty inappropriate. I don't usually go to dinner with married men.
Don't be like that. You have no idea what it's been like with Lorraine. To be honest, I'm not even sure I made the right decision. I definitely rushed into it because Lorraine kept pushing for marriage. Then she got it into her head that she wanted to get pregnant. Oh, that trying to get pregnant stage was hell, I swear. I have to be honest, I wonder what it would have been like if we'd stayed together. I missed you, you know?
Oh, are you serious right now?
Completely serious, Charlotte. We were a good match. I shouldn't have let you go like that.
So, what are you saying?
I just want to be with you again, Charlotte. Feel you again. I heard you don't have a boyfriend. We can meet up discreetly, you know? Have some fun. Go at each other like old times.
So you want to cheat on Lorraine with me?
What? You're worried about Lorraine's feelings? She stole me from you first. Don't you want to get back at her? This is your chance, Charlotte. You can have your cake and eat it too. Revenge and sexy time? You know you want to.
I guess people never change. You're still a cheating scumbag. You know, I just sent a screenshot of our conversation to Lorraine.
Wait, you did what?
You didn't seriously think that I would take you back under any circumstances. Are you freaking kidding me? You're a married man, Cam, with a baby on the way, no less. Grow up! Stop being such a sleaze bag. I can't believe you'd go around trying to cheat on your pregnant wife. You're a total scumbag. I should be grateful I dodged a bullet with you.
Charlotte.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to any woman for that matter. Disgusting.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Cam would do this to me. He's hitting on you as soon as he finds out you're the president of a company.
Yeah, he's a scumbag. No surprise there. Who are you to complain anyway?
What? Are you saying I deserve this?
Kind of. I mean, what goes around comes around, right? Besides, we know Cam's a sleazeball. You were the one that cheated with him when he was engaged to be married. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Shut up, this is serious. I have to divorce him and I'm pregnant.
Oh, you're divorcing him, all right.
It's not all right. He was trying to cheat on me while I'm pregnant with his child, Charlotte. Do you understand the betrayal?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I'm pregnant. You have no idea how this messes up everything. I'm gonna be a single mother. This wasn't the plan. Charlotte, I'm gonna need all the help I can get, okay? Besides, you're kind of responsible for all this, so now you really need to help me get through this. I'm counting on you, bestie.
Wait, what? How am I responsible for anything?
If you weren't a rich company president, Cam wouldn't have tried to switch back to you. Did you seduce him to get back at me? Is this all a joke to you?
I sent you the screenshot. Believe whatever you want.
Seriously, Charlotte, I'm taking a big step here. I'd really appreciate your support. Your best friend's gonna be a single mother. Don't you feel bad for me at all?
No, not really. Good luck with the kid, though. Anyway, I don't intend on helping you in any way. I'd like a letter declining your job offer on my desk by Friday.
What? Oh, I guess I wasn't clear. I'm taking the job.
Really? You're taking the job at my company?
Yeah, of course, why not? It's a good job with good pay. It's way more than I used to make. I'm not giving that up. I'm here for good, boss.
You've got nerves of steel in that case. I don't think I could work for someone I backstabbed.
You mean a childhood friend I recently found out is a successful businesswoman? You never know where life takes you, right, Charlotte? It's like the universe sent you to be my guardian angel.
Slow down, Lorraine. I'm not sure how you keep ignoring me when I say I'm not your friend. I'm definitely not anyone's angel.
Well, you're stuck with me now. You can't fire me for being pregnant.
That's true.
So, I'm set until I come back from maternity leave. I'll definitely take my 12 weeks paid leave, then see when I feel up to going back to work. I have a year to go back to my position, you know. My job is guaranteed until then.
Who told you that?
I read up on it. You know the law made it mandatory in 2020 for New Jersey companies with over 50 employees to give paid maternity leave to their employees. You know, you should know this stuff if you're gonna run a big company like that.
Uh-huh. And do you know what the requirements are to qualify?
Yeah, full-time employment, check.
No! 1,000 hours worked in 12 months. That's the requirement.
What? That's not what I read.
Trust me, I need to keep up to date with this stuff. There's no way you're qualifying for paid maternity leave.
Then what am I supposed to do? I'm having a baby, Charlotte.
I'm sure there's a lot you can do, but my company's not paying you anything if you don't come into work.
So I can't get the 2/3 of the salary for 12 weeks.
No! You get maternity leave under US labor laws, but it's not paid.
What about me and the baby? I need to work. I can still work for around 6 months. I guess I'll have to come back earlier than I thought.
Oh yeah, there's no job guarantee either. Once your 12 unpaid weeks are up, you're expected back at work.
That's crazy. You expect me to work lifting boxes on my feet all day 2 months after giving birth? Do you know how messed up my body's gonna be after this? A whole baby is coming out of me, Charlotte.
You need to take those issues up with the lawmakers. And Cam. I'm just going by the law.
So I'm gonna have to leave my newborn infant and go to work every day. Maybe I can use some unpaid leave then.
I guess. Of course, taking too many unpaid leave or sick days can be a reason for your termination.
Termination. So you're forcing me to come to work.
I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm asking you to walk away from this whole thing. But if you insist on staying while I find a justifiable reason to fire you, fine, I can't stop you. But believe you me, as soon as that moment comes where you miss one too many days at work, you're done.
Fine, I'll just have to figure something out by then.
And you think you can just waltz back to the office having taken maternity leave a few months into taking the job? You know the warehouse girls are a tight-knit group. They're not going to appreciate being left hanging like that.
Well, they're women, right? They'll understand. Girl power.
Girl power. You're just trying to live off of handouts and people's kindness. The women who work in the warehouse, most of them are mothers. A lot of them are single mothers. They're tough. You're not gonna last.
They're moms. Good. They've all been there. They'll understand about the physical stuff and taking care of a newborn.
Yeah, they've all been there. None of them try to mooch off of me or scam my company for maternity leave. It takes a lot to be a single mother, Lorraine. You'd better get that through your head. You're gonna need to be strong for your kid.
I know.
Be responsible. You're in charge of a human being's life. Own up to it.
But what am I going to do?
Do your research right this time. Find out everything you can about child support, financial assistance for single mothers.
Okay, I will.
You'd better toughen up. No one's gonna feel sorry for you at this company. You better remember, women are the harshest critics of other women. Think carefully before you make your next move. Lorraine ended up declining her new job offer at my company. She also decided to stay with Cam after all. They're not back to being a happy couple though, far from it. They're constantly fighting. They've had the neighbors call the police several times. Apparently, every argument ends with Lorraine calling Cam to man up and go make some decent money like Charlotte. And Cam comes back with Charlotte is in charge of a whole company. You can't even take care of this house. The house is a mess and the couple is obviously in dire need of help, but no one seems to want to reach out to the cheating backstabbers. It turns out Cam and Lorraine had been completely ostracized from their family and friends. I wasn't aware, but the rumor about how they started out as an affair spread through their circle like wildfire. No one wanted to associate with the couple after that. However they started, they're on the path to being parents now. I hope they can get their life in order before the arrival of their new bundle of joy.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Hey, Ma! Can you give me a credit card? There's a new 5-star character that I want to pull off. His banner is only available for a limited time only. This is my last chance to get him.
This again. Alyssa, I thought we already talked about this. Didn't you promise me before that you'd stop playing these mobile games? Last month I got billed for $200 because of these games of yours. I can't keep spending money on these useless things.
They're not got useless. And that was last month. It's not like I can return the money or something. There's no use crying over spilled milk. Anyways, hurry up and give me your card. I need it pronto.
Excuse me?
The special event is only until today. If I don't pull this character now, he'll be gone forever. My life will be over, do you hear me? Over! I've done a few pulls already, and he hasn't shown up yet. I'm starting to sweat. Quick, Mama! I'm running out of time here. Hand it over already. I need your credit card info like right now.
Alyssa, that's enough. I'm not giving it to you no matter how much you bug me about it, so you better stop it. Did you not learn your lesson when I warned you last month? What did I tell you about spending my money on your mobile games?
Shut up, you old hag! I don't need a lecture right now. I just need to pull this character. If you're not going to give it to me, you're as good as dead to me. I have nothing else to say to you. Honestly, how did I end up with such a stingily, worthless mama? I hate you.
Hey, don't talk to your mother like that. Hey Keith, I was wondering, will you be finished early with work today? I need you to talk to Alyssa when you come home. She's throwing another fit.
Why? What happened to her? Are you two fighting again? I told you to ease up on her, Cindy. She's just a growing girl. You need to be patient with her.
That girl spent $200 on her mobile games last month, remember? And she used my card. She's obsessed with those silly games. And that's not the only reason why I'm mad. And she promised me that she'd delete all of her games from her phone.
What? You're still fighting about that? It's been a month, Cindy. Why don't you just let it go and forget about it?
Keith, she's trying to use my credit card again. She asked me today if I'd give it to her, and she got all mad when I told her no. She won't even listen to me. She has no respect for her mother. Besides, she needs a stern talking to from her father every once in a while. You spoil her too much.
I don't think that's a great idea. As it is, she's at a stage in her life where it's easy to piss her off. Teens, right? What can you do? I'd rather not. If I do that, she'll think that I'm the bad guy.
All I'm saying is that once in a while, you need to sit her down and show her that we're still her parents and she still needs to listen to us. I know you want to be the fun dad and all, but she'll get the wrong idea if we just let this slide.
Wouldn't it be better to just let her be and do what she wants?
Seriously? Why would you think that?
Kids these days don't really listen to what their parents say anyways. They want to learn how to do things their way. Besides, those games are harmless. I'd rather let her keep playing. She'll probably move on to a new hobby or something. It's only natural. And then she'll probably stop buying things for her games eventually. I think you should just let her use your card. If it makes her happy, why not? Isn't it our job as parents to make sure our kids are happy?
What are you saying? That I don't make her happy? That I'm not doing what's best for her? If we let her keep spending money on those games, it'll run this family into the ground. You need to take this seriously. Quit joking around.
What? I am taking this seriously. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be coming up with all these ideas. You just don't like them.
Yeah, but you're not coming up with any good ideas. You think me handing over my credit card to your middle school daughter is a good idea?
We can get on her good side by not being so overbearing. Kids don't like it when their parents nag all the time. How is this not a good strategy? If we keep telling her no and denying her, she won't respond well to that at all. She'll end up hating us. So wouldn't it be best just to let her do what she wants?
Okay then, but what will you do if she maxes out my credit card? Will we take out a loan if we run out of money to give her? If that happens, are you willing to take responsibility for your genius idea?
What responsibility? A child's responsibility is their mother's responsibility. If that happens, it'll be your responsibility to pay for all of it.
What the hell are you saying?
Even if that did happen, I'd have nothing to worry about. Looks like you should have worked a bit harder, Cindy. If they're not making enough money, I don't even know how a parent could afford paying for their kids' purchases. Oh, sorry, you can't even support your own kid. What, with your silly little part-time job? You're only making scraps compared to me.
That's enough.
You keep dumping the responsibility all on me. Why does the mother always have to be the one to be responsible for her child? What about the father? It takes two to tango. You keep insisting that we let her keep playing her games and let her buy whatever she wants, so why don't you give her some money for that yourself? Take some responsibility.
Huh? What the hell are you saying, you crazy woman? Since the moment we got married, didn't we agree that all of your kids' living expenses would come from your salary? And then all of my salary would go into savings.
Well then, would you care to enlighten me on exactly how much money is in that savings account of yours? Since we got married, you haven't even shown me once, so I'm starting to question if you're really saving your money like you say you are.
Hey, how dare you doubt me? Where's the trust? I guess I'm finally starting to see your true colors. I make 1 billion times more than you with your sad little paycheck, and that's not even including all the money I set aside for this family. Of course there's money in there. I'm practically overflowing with it. If it's not being spent, it's gotta go somewhere.
It's perfectly fine to save money for the family, but can't you have a bit more concern for those people in your family? I'm the only one trying to make sure that we raise Alyssa properly. When I get frustrated and ask you to help me out, all you do is give me a little pat on the back and say, "Sounds tough, good luck with that." I've had it with you.
Hey, don't get all hysterical on me. I'm in the middle of work right now. Ugh, I can feel a headache coming on. Can you calm down a bit?
These days I've been getting a headache every day because of this family.
Oh, okay, here's a compromise. Why don't I just come home for a bit? That should make both of us feel better. I'll just stay out of your hair until you let all of this steam out.
Mama, this is all your fault. Papa won't come home for a whole week because of you. You're so cruel. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of your father, it looks like he'll be staying at your grandmother's house for the time being. Can you just hurry up and apologize to him? You know, I got a text from him. He said he'll come home if you get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Excuse me, he wants me to do what now? I want him to come home sooner. A week is too long to be without him. He says he'll come home once he sees how sorry you are about fighting with him. That's why I asked him if I should make you get on your knees, and then he told me he'd come home if I took a video of it and sent it to him. I won't be doing anything like that. Of course, I won't really mind if he doesn't come home, so you can do whatever you want. I don't care. Seriously? Do you really not want him to come home? What kind of wife are you? You're so cold. I don't even know why you two were fighting. You should know your place. You're just a lowly housewife with only a little side gig. If it weren't for Papa, you wouldn't even be able to survive on your own. It was pretty stupid of you to pick a fight with Papa like that. The reason we fought is because we didn't see eye to eye about how to deal with your mobile game purchases. I'm sure I'd be able to keep on living even without your father. Up until now, we've been living solely off of my own money. After all, he's been no help. Ha! I find that hard to believe. It seems to me that your little part-time job doesn't even make enough to afford my game purchases. You obviously need him. He makes even more money than you. You make pennies. So when he comes home, I'll ask him for an allowance. Even if you do ask him, I don't think he'd give you anything. Of course he would. You're not making any sense. If it's a request from his darling daughter, shouldn't he have to listen to whatever I say? That's what parents should do. So what are you gonna do since it's your fault he won't come home? You better fix this. And if you even mention getting a divorce, think about the impact it would have on your poor daughter. You can't do that to me. Divorce? Wouldn't divorce only come up in conversation if the fight was really, really serious? I don't even know what you fought about, so I have no idea how bad it is. I know Papa has a pretty little girlfriend, but I don't know if he ever told you he wanted to get a divorce. Huh? Girlfriend? Your father has a girlfriend. Where did you hear this from? Yeah, that's right. You're not very bright, are you? You didn't even know about it? You don't know your husband as well as you thought you did, huh? He'd probably divorce you because he has a pretty girlfriend. I saw it with my own eyes. What did you see? Where were you?
I was on my way home from school and I just happened to bump into them. They were walking down the street holding hands and everything. It was so cute. He looked really happy. He didn't see me, so he doesn't know that I know.
What is that man thinking? Why would he let his own daughter see that he's having an affair?
Don't you worry about it. I told you he didn't notice me at all. He's probably super distracted, if you get what I mean. If anything, he's so cool. Not only does he have a wife, but he has a girlfriend too.
Cool. You think he's cool for cheating on me?
Isn't it better to have a dad who's really popular with the ladies than to have a papa that's boring and unattractive? I would die of embarrassment. So I don't mind it at all if he has a girlfriend on the side.
Ugh, I'm getting another migraine. To think that Keith is the type of person that would jump at an opportunity the moment someone shows interest, he's not fit to be a father. A domestic life doesn't suit him at all. And the fact that you won't even stop playing your mobile games isn't making the situation any better.
I don't really care about your headache or whatever. Bow down to him and beg for his forgiveness. When I get back home from school, I can record it for you right away. And then, once you're on your knees, I'll make you beg and say, honey, I'm so sorry that I disobeyed you. I'll never do it again.
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You really think you can say stuff like that to me all the time, don't you? You're saying I disobeyed your father? Do you think he's the master and I'm the servant? You think that that's the kind of relationship we have? Well, newsflash, it's not.
Are you kidding me? Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Wives are supposed to serve their husbands. And they're supposed to serve their kids before themselves. So if we're talking about family rankings here, you're at the very bottom. For me, he's at the top and you're at the bottom.
What are you even trying to say?
Since you're at the bottom, you can't ever go against Papa. That's just how it is. I want him to come home right away. Stop being stubborn. It's so annoying. You should know your place.
No matter what you say, I'm not going to get on my knees. Don't hold your breath. More importantly, Alyssa, you and I are going to have a conversation about this when you come home. After all, your words and actions lately have been intolerable. It's unbecoming of you. And then after that, we'll talk about what's going to happen from now on.
Huh? What are you talking about, you hag? Don't tell me you're planning to give me another one of your stupid lectures. Even though you're the scum of this family, you still think you can talk to me like that? This is so annoying. Maybe I'll just ask Papa to get a divorce.
Why would you tell him that?
Oh, I got a reply. Hey, Mama, I got a message for you from your husband. He said he'll go ahead and divorce you since you won't agree with him. He doesn't think you've changed your attitude at all. See? He will do whatever I tell him to do.
That coward. Using his own child like a carrier pigeon, and he doesn't even have the guts to be honest with her? He's always making me do the dirty work around here. What the heck is he thinking?
This is so hilarious. Papa probably already thought about getting divorced way before all this. Actually, he already has the divorce papers ready for signing. He said they're in the bedroom. It was right under your nose this entire time. Papa says to hurry up and sign the divorce papers so you can submit it right away. And if that's too much for you, you can just beg for forgiveness.
I hate to break it to you, honey, but we're already divorced.
Huh? Since when? Why didn't you tell me?
I was already fed up with him long before this, so I asked for a divorce. It's a bit unexpected to be told by my own daughter that I'm getting a divorce before I could even tell her about it myself.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean you're already divorced?
I actually just submitted the divorce papers this morning. I was already at the end of my rope. I couldn't stand your father anymore. And I thought about how tough it would be on you to continue living like this. I knew that it had already been a month since your father signed the divorce papers. And so I finally made up my mind and submitted the documents this morning.
What? No way! You're telling me that you submitted the divorce papers without even telling me about it? What the hell are you thinking?
What are you getting all worked up about? Didn't you want us to get divorced? Aren't you happy that your wish was granted so quickly?
I didn't mean it. I didn't really wish for any of that. I just thought it would be funny to see you beg for forgiveness. I never actually thought that you'd actually choose to get a divorce. Papa didn't expect it either. The two of us were only talking about how we wanted to see if we could get you to beg for forgiveness, that's all!
If I really had to pick, I'd rather get a divorce than to ever beg for forgiveness in front of the two of you. Well, I'm packing my things and I'm about to head out soon, but I wanted to ask who you wanted to go with. Between your cheating father and your part-time worker of a mother, who would you rather live with?
Of course I want to live with Papa. Who'd want to live with a bum like you? Did you actually think that I'd consider choosing you over him? Well, too bad. No one ever would go with you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I didn't actually want to take you with me, but I thought I should just offer to anyway, as a courtesy.
You're legit so stupid. I never want to see you again.
Well, you must be happy since you're so close to your father.
Hey, honey. I got a strange letter from your lawyer. What's this about an alimony?
Can't you read? All of it is explained to you on the papers. There's the case of all the savings you'd gathered up, as well as some settlement because of your affair. Between those two things, I'll be compensated fairly.
But that's my hard-earned money. And what do you mean my affair? What affair?
Did you think I wouldn't find out about everything? I know about your little girlfriend. I feel a little bad about it, but I looked into almost everything you were hiding from me. I know all of your dirty little secrets.
Everything? You're bluffing.
Just like you've been thinking about divorcing me long before this, I've also been thinking of divorcing you this entire time. And that's why I even looked into your shared savings account. After I was finally able to check the account balance, it turns out that most of the money that was supposed to be there was all gone. I bet you spent all of it on your cute little dates with your mistress.
No, you're wrong. Well, I did use up a bit of my savings, but it wasn't because I spent it on dates or anything. I'm a good man with a loving daughter and wife. Why would I do that?
Oh, what would you do if I told you that your daughter and wife already witnessed your infidelity?
What are you talking about? I would never do something like that to the two of you.
I had a private investigator look into it. I saw everything with my own eyes. I even have photo evidence. And Alyssa just so happened to see you on her way home from school. If everyone in our family saw what you did, then maybe some people we know even saw it as well. The whole town will probably know eventually.
I swear, Cindy, it's not what it looks like. It's all a lie.
So, does it make sense now? The reason why I'll be receiving alimony from you? Well, I'd appreciate it if you'd just be a good sport about it and pay up.
No, hold up. Can you at least just give me a chance to defend myself? And hey, I haven't agreed to anything yet. You're not getting a single penny.
You had an affair and kept all of your savings for yourself. Yet you still have the audacity to tell me that you won't agree to alimony? Do you need to get your head checked? You must have hit it or something to be acting this dumb.
Shut up. I don't need to listen to you. Look, I'd get it if you want to keep the coffee maker or something, but I don't need to give you nothing from my own money. I'm the one who worked for all of this money. Every single cent of it is mine. You hear? So why would I ever have to give you any of it?
I was responsible for our living expenses, while you put all of your money into your savings account. Wasn't that what we agreed on as husband and wife? That savings account only exists because I was the only one shouldering the cost of our living expenses. The money in that account wasn't set aside for just one person. It's money meant for the two of us as husband and wife. Since you kept all of it from me, don't I deserve to get my fair share?
But after all, it is my hard-earned salary. Even if it's settlement for the affair and the whole savings thing, don't you think $90,000 is a bit too much? Trying to squeeze me dry, aren't you?
That's the amount that was decided upon after consulting with a lawyer. If you're not satisfied with it, please talk to him about it.
Hey, we don't really need a lawyer to settle this. We're husband and wife. Let's just talk it out and figure this out ourselves like the grown adults we are. Cindy, I'll head back home today. What do you say? How about we put aside our differences for a moment and talk about it?
We're husband and wife? I hate to break it to you, but I already submitted the divorce papers. We're no longer husband and wife, but complete and total strangers now.
What are you saying? I thought you threw those away.
I already made up my mind. I would never toss them out. Anyways, make sure you pay up, okay? Oh, I almost forgot. I already asked Alyssa about it, but that kid wants to tag along with you. I'm giving you custody over her, so have fun, you two. I'm sure you two will have a blast without me.
Oh, I'm going out of my mind here. I've had enough. Get me out of here. I want to live with you, Mama.
Alyssa, why are you messaging me so late? It's almost your bedtime.
Please, Mama. Come pick me up. I can't live in this stupid house anymore. I've learned my lesson already, I swear.
What's with this all of a sudden?
I can't take Papa anymore. He keeps asking me to do all the chores around the house because he's always gone for work, and he handed me his credit card to use. He said that it would be for my living expenses, allowance, and stuff like that. But when I wanted to buy some new stuff for my mobile game, he flipped out on me and said he's going to confiscate my phone.
Well, how much did you end up spending on your game?
About $5,000.
You spent $5,000. That's too much. It's no wonder he got angry.
Hey, in my defense, he told me to use it however I'd like. He never said what I couldn't spend it on. He said that he didn't waste his money, unlike you.
Still, $5,000 is too much. I get why he's mad.
And it's not just the fact that he threatened to take away my phone. He said that I'm not grateful for the money that I have, and that once I move up from the middle school, I have to go get a job and make my own money. It's already bad enough that he confiscated my phone, but isn't it too much that he's actually going to make me get a job after I finish middle school?
Well, I think it's fine. It'll teach you a valuable lesson. If it's money that you yourself worked hard to make, no one will get mad at you for spending it on whatever you like.
No, I don't want to get a job. I just want to go to high school and play my games. Why do I have to work and pay for my own stuff? You're my parents. It should be your responsibility. I don't wanna. I'm not gonna do it. Never. I'd rather live with you than do all of that. Please, come pick me up now. You must be lonely living all by yourself, right? Come on, it'll be fun if it's just the two of us living together.
Why would I do that?
Don't be like this.
I'm not sure I see any benefit of taking you back after the way you acted toward me. Just deal with it and stay with your father. And then when you finish with middle school, go get a job and learn the value of money.
Wait, no, don't leave me here. What kind of a mother would abandon her daughter like this?
Daughter? What daughter? I'm not trying to be cruel, but honestly, I don't think of you as my daughter anymore.
What are you saying?
You looked down on me and treated me like scum, used my credit card thoughtlessly as if it had no limit, and only treated me like I was just a pile of money to you. A child like that is no child of mine. So no, you're gonna stay right where you are with your father. Good luck with that. Enjoy your last few moments of freedom. Once you're done with middle school, it's straight to work for you.
Mama, wait! Please don't abandon me like this. I'll delete all of my mobile games. Just please come and help me get out of here.
After middle school, Alyssa went straight to working part-time. Even though she was obsessed with her mobile games and spent a lot of her salary on her purchases, Alyssa is a completely different person now. It's like her attitude took a whole 180 turn. If you knew her before, you could hardly recognize her. These days, she's learning the value of $1, which is good for her. Just like she promised, she finally deleted all of her mobile games, and now she's finally learning the importance of how to properly spend money. And as for my ex-husband, Keith, it turns out that his mistress ran off on him because she apparently didn't know he had a kid or was married in the first place. And since then, in order to pay back the debt he used to pay for our divorce settlement, he's been working himself nearly to death. Too bad. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button.
Hey, babe. I'm heading home from work right now.
Okay, I'll see you soon. I made you dinner. It's your favorite.
Thanks, Luna. I haven't eaten all day. I'm so hungry, I feel like I could eat a whole horse. Yo, by the way, did everything go well today?
What do you mean? Were you asking about how Dylan's tutoring session went?
Yeah, is he still struggling with math and science homework?
It looks like he's doing pretty well, actually. The tutor really explains his stuff better than I do when I try to help.
Well, that's good to hear. So they're getting along?
Yep, Dylan said that she's easy to talk to and explains things really well so that it's easy for him to understand. She makes a lot of example problems for him to solve, and when he gets something wrong, she helps him work it out himself to see if he understands everything.
That's a relief. Let's hope that we can get his grades up so he can get into a good school. I'm really sorry for making you handle everything today, Luna. I wish I could be with you guys right now, but I have to take care of something urgent at work.
It's all right, Joey. You don't have to be here for every little thing. I'm really happy that Dylan is making some progress, though.
Me too. I still feel kind of bad for not being around to help out more, though.
It's not like he's a bad student or anything, but it was getting hard for him to juggle studying with baseball, you know? That tutor you found is a lot cheaper than the other tutors and tutoring programs we've looked at. We've saved a lot of money.
Oh, really? That's great. Do you think she can help him get his grades up so he can get into a decent college?
Yeah, I think so. Plus, if we use her services, we'll be saving a lot of money too. This almost seems too good to be true.
Awesome. How much are we saving if we use her services instead of other tutoring programs?
Well, she said she was willing to help us out for... later. I love you.
I love you too. Alright, I dropped her off. Wow, we had to do a lot of work to have that barbecue, huh? Crystal got so drunk.
Is she alright? She really did have a bit too much to drink.
There's no way she's alright. She got so wasted. She was stumbling so much that I had no choice but to walk her to her room to make sure she was going to be okay. She couldn't even open.
me back when it's over, okay? I love you. Joey, is everything okay? Are you coming home late today? They're probably making you work overtime, huh? I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. You're probably still busy at work. It's just that you haven't responded at all, which isn't like you, so I'm starting to get worried. Oh, so Dylan killed the ACT and he got a scholarship for his first choice school. It looks like all of his hard work paid off. I'm so proud of him. I thought it would be nice if we held a party for him and invited all of his friends. I was thinking about inviting your parents too. It's been a while since they came over to visit. When you got...
About me. Did you call the police when you guys were out looking for me?
Of course we did. We thought something bad might have happened to you. When we went to look for you at your office, we found a note that you might have left behind.
Oh, so I see you found the note that I left behind, after all.
When we found it, the police thought it might have been possible that you run away from home. Is that true?
Unfortunately, it's true.
What are you going to do about your job? What about your family? What the hell are you doing, Joey?
I quit my job. I talked to my boss about it earlier today.
What? You quit your job? What are you going to do now since you quit your job? What should we do? Dylan's off to college and we've got bills to pay too.
I'm sorry, I can't really answer that for you.
I can't take it when you say something like that out of the blue, Joey. Please, come home. We need you. If it's something I did or said, I'm sorry. Whatever you're going through, we can get through it as a family, okay? I love you so much. Please don't do this.
I'm sorry, Luna. This is goodbye. Take care of yourself, okay? I want you to know that I'll always treasure the time that we spent together.
Joey! Answer your phone, please! I called him several times after that, but he didn't pick up his phone. The next morning, I contacted Joey's company, and they told me that he really did quit his job. I had no clue what was going on. Why did he just leave us like that? He even took the money that we'd saved on the side for a rainy day. I hate to say it, but when Joey left us and took our savings, I was scared. I had bills to pay, and since Joey had taken our savings with him, I was struggling with money. I think Dylan could tell that I was struggling because he tried to talk to me about postponing college for a year and getting a job to help me pay the bills. I could never ask that of him. He should be focused on hanging out with his friends and having fun at school instead of focusing on money. It was up to me now to support Dylan and his dreams since Joey ran out on us. I'll do whatever it takes for him to have a secure future. Fortunately, I used to work as an engineer before I got married, and I maintained enough connections to easily get my old job back. 3 years have passed since Joe disappeared.
Hey, Luna, it's been a while. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. I'm finally able to come back now. I'll be home tomorrow. I know I've put you through a lot of trouble these past few years. I'm hoping that you can forgive me.
Huh? Are you serious? Is that really you, Joey?
The one and only, babe. You must have been waiting for me to come back for a long time, huh? You must have been so worried. I see that you haven't blocked my number while I've been gone. I was afraid you were going to ignore me. You'd have every right to, after the way that I disappeared on you. So I'm so happy that you've responded, babe. I've missed you.
Of course I didn't block your number. I was waiting for you to contact us. I didn't think you were going to come back, though.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thanks for being strong while I've been gone, Luna. It's been 3 years since I've had to run away. You must have been so lonely while I was gone. I'm so sorry for leaving you all alone.
Okay.
It'll all be okay now, though. I'll be coming home tomorrow. I won't run away and leave you guys alone like that ever again. I just need you to hold on and wait for me a little bit longer.
I just want to make sure I understand you, okay? Where do you think you're going back to?
What are you talking about? I'm coming home to our house. You know, the one we worked so hard to save up for and buy, remember? I think I'll be there tomorrow morning. I hope you'll have a hot meal ready and waiting for me when I get home.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was surprised to hear from you so suddenly since you've been gone for so long. All right, I'll get everything ready for when you come home.
Awesome, thanks, babe. Oh, and by the way, how's Dylan doing? He must have really missed me while I've been gone, too. I suppose I owe him a proper apology as well. I wonder if he'll forgive me.
We'll have to see about that.
Okay, I'll call you again later. Thanks for answering me, Luna. I was scared that you would ignore me after all the time that's passed. Well, I was going to be persistent in contacting you, even if you ignored me, though. I knew you would be waiting for me, babe. I just knew our love could withstand anything.
Anything, huh? What would you have done if I'd blocked you?
I'd still come straight home to you guys, of course. You don't know how much I've missed you all. I really wanted to come back home to you guys, you know? I was willing to do whatever it took to see you.
Oh, wow. Whatever it took, huh? I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I didn't block you, Joey.
Oh, why's that?
I'll tell you when you come home. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'm looking forward to coming home. It's been so long since I've seen you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Luna, are you home? I've been ringing the doorbell for a while now. It seems like there's somebody in the house right now, though, so you guys might be home. I'll be waiting outside if you guys are busy. Oh, are you guys nervous to see me since it's been so long since I've been back home? Don't worry, I won't bite. There's no need to be so shy, guys. It's kind of cold out here, though, so I'd really appreciate it if you could let me inside. Hey, are you serious, Luna? Did you really sell our house? Some stranger just walked out of our house. I've never seen this man before in my life.
For many reasons, I really did hope to see Joe again after he disappeared. That's why I didn't block his number. I've been waiting a long time for him to contact me these past 3 years. I wanted to drive him to the edge, like how he drove me after he abandoned us. When he decided to come to our old house, I decided it was my turn to abandon him. After he contacted me yesterday, I immediately began to set the plan I've created these past few years in motion. I thought you said you were coming over today, Joe. What happened? You said you were waiting in front of the house earlier, right? Where are you?
Yo, I'm so sorry about that. Something came up, so I had to go back to my hotel. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. We were so excited to see you. I was about to have Travis give me a video call so I could see your face for the first time in 3 years.
Huh? Travis?
Yeah, you remember Travis, right? You guys were really good friends, remember?
I guess you could say that. Wait, why would you still be talking to Travis now, though? Wait, Luna, are you and Travis?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of far from there right now, so I couldn't make it to the old house. That's why I was going to have Travis meet you there and have him give me a video call.
What do you mean you're kind of far from here? Are you on a business trip or something?
Oh, sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you, huh? I don't live there anymore. I kind of moved away 3 years ago. You kind of just messaged me out of the blue, you know? I don't think I could have gone there since you let me know so late. I've got to go to work after all.
You're kidding, right? Then that guy was really telling me the truth? He got mad at me for standing around outside our house and told me that they've been living there for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I sold the house a while ago. That house was all electric after we renovated it into a more modern style, right? It cost them a pretty penny to buy it from us after all the work we did on it. That money really helped us out. It helped me pay for Dylan's college and then some.
Why did you do that on your own? I should have had a say in whether you sold that house or not, you know?
Wait. You're not serious, right? What are you saying? That house was mine, right? When you ran away and sent me the divorce papers out of nowhere, you also sent me a letter, remember? You said I could do whatever I wanted with the property. I needed the money after you took our savings, and selling that house helped pay for Dylan's school. What's wrong with that?
Well, I guess that did happen, but if you were putting it up for sale, you could have at least consulted me, you know?
How am I supposed to consult with someone who isn't there? Oh, anyway. Are you going back to the old house?
No. Something's come up.
Are you feeling awkward because of Travis?
I guess you could say that. I kind of quit my job without saying anything to him, you know? He was a close friend of mine at work, and I'm sure he was worrying about me when I suddenly disappeared like that.
I don't think he was that worried about you.
Huh? Why wouldn't he be worried about me?
Because you eloped with his fiancée, remember? Why would he be worried about someone who did that to him? If I were him, I'd be pissed off just thinking about you.
What? How did you...
Oh, you thought I didn't know about what you did. Well, we only found out about 6 months ago. It was right around the time you and Crystal broke up.
No way. Did she end up going back to Travis then?
Well, she tried. She kept trying to crawl back to Travis after you guys broke up, but he kept turning her away each time. Apparently, she made some excuses, like she was getting cold feet before the wedding. She said after she spent some time with you away from Travis, she was sure that he was the one she wanted to spend her life with.
Did she really say all of that to him?
Yeah, but there was no way that Travis would forgive her, you know? She should have known better. She said you basically kidnapped her, pretending you were on the run from gangsters.
You're joking, right? Wait, did she really say all of that?
hole. I knew you'd come out eventually. And if you didn't, well, I already knew where you were. I would have been coming for you soon anyway.
You just wanted money, huh? I thought you still loved me, Luna.
What? Are you serious? You're saying that after you abandoned your family and stole your friend's fiancé. What a laugh! I can't wait to tell everybody.
Wait, what? What do you mean by everybody?
Oh, you know, your parents, Travis.
Come on, let's just talk about this. I'm sure that we can work something out.
By the way, you're at the diner right now, right? The one by the mall?
How do you know that?
I told you not to underestimate professionals, remember? You should take a good look at the table behind you. You might find something interesting. Look, it's everyone who's been missing you these past 3 years. Come over and say hi to everyone. And get out that checkbook. We've all been waiting. After the ensuing court cases were all settled, I could finally block Joey and go back to work and my peaceful life. It turned out that the reason Crystal had left him was because Joey had gotten into trouble at his new company and gotten fired. Of course, that meant he was in no position to pay off the sizable amount of money that he owed both me and his parents. From now on, it seems that he's going to live and work at a factory owned by his father to pay off his debts. As for me, I'm actually living abroad right now. My job recently relocated me to Germany. It's been taking some time to get used to everything, but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm actually talking to someone new here, and I'm hoping things go well. Whatever else there is to say about Crystal, she really was a great tutor. Dylan managed to get into a great university, and he's doing quite well there. Things are looking great for the both of us. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.